And we're back with some. Okay, I timed it a little bit off, but we're back with some Crash Dream Engines. What is Dream Engines Nomad Cities? Okay, I have no memory of this one. This is going to be. We'll be doing Prison Architect tomorrow, but for today, it looks like this suggestion came in about a year ago, and yeah, let's see what it's like. I've had a quick look through here, and I don't understand any of this. To unlock this tribe, we need 3,000 Flux. What is Flux? How do we make that Flux? What kind of production speed bonus would that be? Time before threat increases? What threats? Enemy numbers? What enemies? Max materializers allowed? What's a materializer? And how many are we allowed? And how much of an advantage is that +2? Who knows? There's also a whole bunch more of them. But considering we can only use the first ones, that simplifies things dramatically. Okay, difficulty level. Well, we can't do still learning. That might be a little bit too easy. Let's... hard would seem about reasonable, though. Oh, Iron Man, no. We still are going to be learning, so we're going to turn off Iron Man so we can at least save reload so we get the basics before we die. Or, well, die and then reload a bit so we can maybe learn how to adapt to things. Threat rate increase. This makes me think we're going to be dealing with... Yeah, this is some sort of base defense thing where we build a base, things attack us, then we have to build some more, things attack us again. That's it. We'll find out. How would your nomads... No. Welcome to Phobus Revenge. That's what our nomad city will be known as. Make sure you can always make a hasty escape, don't run out of fuel, and keep your weight below your carrying power. Huh. Press the A key to continue, A and D key to cycle through tips. Huh. You know what? We'll figure it out as we go. Welcome. The tutorial will guide you through the basic controls of the game. This is only a guide that doesn't affect the game, so you can still live as if your city gets destroyed during the tutorial. That's what I like to hear. Follow the instructions at the top right area of the screen. Space is to pause, which is good. We can rotate around, but WASD does not move us. Let's have a quick gander through the tutorial. Right, there turns out to be two ways to do this. You can run around as this little robot, or you can build stuff. And I'm going to presume this platform is what we build on. And we seem to be able to move this platform, guessing by what we've seen so far. So this means we're going to have to move around and scrounge resources. But now we have to build a house. Houses stores the resource we call people. Well, that sounds like my type of game. Okay, increases work capacity, requires regular supplies of food, maintenance and upkeep, power, and food. Okay. Where's our incomes? Okay, top right, we got plus 50 flux, plus 15 power, 9 workers, 60 fuel, 200 food. Okay, there is a house. Is that it? Oh, it wants 2 houses. Never mind. Perfect. Houses need a constant supply of food. Resources in Dream Engines are transported via an automated rail system. Well, we built some rails. Oh, this is going to get very frustrating, isn't it? This means we have to leave rails here to actually build between things. So it's a bit like Factorio. Well done, you received the following rewards. 20 wood. Well, thank you. There looks to be a little inventory system on our robot. We've got some repair kits assigned to it, and I think we're going to be going out into the wilderness. Oh, so we explore to find the resources. Hopefully the robot doesn't die. Our first goal appears to be explore the area around the city that is marked out on your minimap and search for a Bloodwood resource node. That can be arranged. We also have... Is that a Bloodwood resource node? What are you? What are you? You know what? Let's just search around here. Yeah, there's definitely things out here that probably want to eat us. Okay. I think this is Bloodwood. Is it? Yeah, E, Bloodwood node. Then we press tab. We want to build, gather. Oh, this actually is easier than I thought. You just go into build mode, click on the node, and then you build the Bloodwood cutter. And it only costs whatever that ethery stuff is. This stuff that looks to be regenerating. So build the gatherer. Ranso. Reduction capacity, upgrade modules, upkeep, 2 power, 3 flux. Our flux goes down as we start expanding these nodes. It also takes workers. Right, so that's when you know that stuff. Oh, and we can cut down the amount of workers to have the amount of incoming wood. Got it. That seems pretty handy. Build a wood warper by 3 and supply them with logs. A few nice things. You can press F at any point and that allows you to... well, go anywhere on the map to build. There seems to be this golden area here. That seems to be our power ring, so we can't build outside of that. Or maybe we can, but... yeah, no power access. Build Tesla towers to extend your range. No thanks. We'll just place one there. there, and there. Press G to rotate building, right-click, exit build plan mode. Nope, nope. We want to get ourselves some rails. We're going to need to get this over here somehow. Yeah, that seems fine. You will probably want to come down. Can't build here, blocked. Oh. How about there? Perfect. And there. And there. What are you giving us? Selected output. Done. Okay. Is that functioning now? Hey, there comes the logs. They'll slowly but surely work their way down. Build wood warper by 3 and supply them with logs. Well, it's on the way. Now, let's get a tiny back here and see what else is around the map. I suppose we can go explore while we're waiting for this to finish. Right, wood warper has been supplied. Excellent. Continue. Collect 5 bloodwood planks. Quick little bit of rail production, and there we go. That should allow all of this stuff to go into our city center core. Get out of there. Oh, damn it. I think we need to make an input here, do we? Why won't you go in? Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I had that all wrong. Right, that's going to start topping that up. Once we've got 5 planks in, gives us the next objective. Oh, great. You're giving us 15 planks. They asked us to build an extra house. That seemed pretty straightforward. Craft a makeshift repair kit. It looks like there's a whole crafting system for the little robot, or maybe you can get more robots later, I'm not sure as well. Makeshift repair kit looks to be made out of 2 wood, 15 of this flux stuff that we're automatically generating. Done? Right, what are upgrades? And there seems to be a whole research tree we're going to have to go through as well. Oh, excellent. Potato farms. They're not quite potato farms, but they're close enough that I'm happy. I don't think we should be putting these in the city, but I'm still going to do it anyway. We'll get, say, 3 of you like that. Perfect. Build a Tesla tower. That can be arranged. Yeah, let's just put that one right there. Perfect. Expands out our power grid quite nicely. Continue. I think the sort of little gimmick they've got here going on is you have to worry about getting the rails to work, leaving space for them, which shouldn't be too hard. Done. Per potato farms, put the food out there, and then this guy, after he processes the per potatoes, dumps them into the home base thingy. Are you guys going to output? Ah, there we go. At some point, right? There we go. You're finally getting some food. Which means this guy can process it. Yeah, it takes him a minute, and they output some sort of food pellets. Food pellets go in here, and there we go. Send food to storage. We've got 4 of 5. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Next up, we need flux vats. Yep, these things produce that purpley stuff up there that seems to be the basis for everything. We need 3 of them. Well, it says near the city. I'm not going to put them in it. 3 of them there, and it also wants power. Power generators don't require any inputs either, so 1 there. Ah, there's a limit though to how close you can put them together. Put 1 right there. Nope, you can't. It has to be inside the city or outside the city. There's no half measures here. Perfect, done. Numbers look to be pretty good. These power generators give you +8 power. These flux vats consume 1 power and give you +5 flux. So you're basically trading 1 power for 5 flux, and you're trading nothing for 8 power. However, production costs are where it's at. Power generator costs this stuff crushed featherstone. We haven't got around to that one yet. But these flux vats that give us that purpley stuff, that costs wood. So we had to get the wood set up first so that we could get to make these flux vats. And and to get the wood, we need people, and to get the people, we need food. So we need food, and we need wood to get the flux things. And the flux things also allow us to, we need power to generate the flux. And then to generate the power, we're going to need this fluxstone stuff, which I presume is probably next. Oh, move a building. I already moved one of these buildings over here. They allow you to move buildings under this tools to manage your stuff, so we could move your buildings around the place. Just in case you arrange things incorrectly, you don't have to demolish things. I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, next. End of tutorial. Good job. Wait, that's it? These are just the most basic controls. There's much for you to learn. Additional features and mechanics such as researching, defending your city, flying away, and infrastructure will be explained when you encounter them. Your first goal should be to grow your population to unlock the research tab. The final goal of the game is to find a way to establish a permanent settlement. Collect as many resources as you can refine, and be prepared to fly away before the dream plagues overwhelm your defenses. If you have any feedback, please send us the feedback button or join our Discord, blah, 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 blah. Please remember early access. This is still an early access game, and it was suggested to me a year ago. You can see the information about the Dream Archives. Press H to open archives when you unlock new options. Right. Well, we'll worry about that later. Population, explore for more resources. Yeah, I'm thinking research is probably our first bet. Let's figure out how we do that. Well, looking a little bit around and mousing over stuff, what we can see is this here looks to be village level. It's all locked behind population. Current population is 25. Once we get 30 population, which, yeah, we just have to basically put down another house is all. We chuck that right there, grab ourselves one of those rail things, and plug it into the food supply. Done. Food is up here. We're down to... We produce about 6 food a cycle. The way I work that out is... Well, over here, this thing's produced plus 3 potatoes? Potatoes? Whatever, I'm calling them potatoes. This produces 3 potatoes. That's 6 potatoes coming out of here. This thing consumes... 9 potatoes coming out of those 3 farms in total. So that means this is functioning at half capacity because it can't go up to 18, meaning we're getting about plus 6 food. Each one food seems to feed 1 household, as best I can tell, because we have 4 households and 4 food coming in, which means we should be able to support another couple of houses. Exit. We're already up to 26 people. I'm thinking we're going to need some more. And done. Alright. Is that going to get us up to the next population level? Why is there only at 26 people? It's just taking its time. Right, in that case, we should probably take this guy and go punch someone. I'm also pretty sure this guy healed over time. What are you? Featherstone node. Okay, so we're going to have to do some mining of that later. Can we do some mining of that now? Featherstone miner. Done. Excellent. Let's bring that back to the base as well. Well, we've managed to unlock the research tree, which is good. I'd really like to get some research going. So, give us the building menu. This is the research lab. Experiments taking place here have been known to cause severe mutations. Well, that's good to know. We need some crushed featherstone, which we don't have, but we have put ourselves together a little crushed featherstone production facility over here. This thing over here is going to make crushed featherstone out of this and then deliver it off into our base. This may take a minute to complete, though. After saving up the necessary resources, we get to activate research, and... oh god. Well, this might take a while. Holy hell. Right then. I'm not sure. Starwood, we don't really need this stuff. Construction blueprint assembles all sorts of bits and pieces into more usable bits and pieces. Okay. I think that might be our best bet right now. I'm looking at these things, and basically, this thing requires some sort of weird tar we don't have access to, so I think we'll do that one. Sure. What does that actually consume? Input. Flux and star-stuck tar to output knowledge. Oh. Well, we need to get our hands on star-stuck tar. What is star-stuck tar, and how do we harvest that? So, tar extractor basically can be put anywhere. Insufficient resources. Well, of course it is. We're going to need more crushed featherstone and blackwood planks. I should really... oh, wow. I'm just noticing this is all backed up. We need a lot more of these, don't we? These woodwarpers, we need more of them to increase wood production, and we need more of these stone workers as well, because we've got a big backup here too. Give me a minute to maybe fix the backlog before we go any further. Waiting for some resources to accumulate, we found this. I'm not sure what it is, but we can either scrap it or we can craft it. I think we'll craft, see what it does. Special, we get either a snipe bow, starwood reinforcements, berserker module, or engine fuel. I think I kind of want the sniper bow. I mean, that heavy armor in the berserker mode does sound good, but bow's a bow. Oh, we can actually click on these and see what they do. Self-repair outside plus 20%. That self-repair does sound pretty sweet, though if we can repair ourselves, who cares? So, the berserker module increases your amount of damage, but it also increases the amount of damage you receive. That seems risky. I mean, later I might like that if you have a very high damage weapon, you can kill things quickly, but early on that seems like a bad idea. I think damage, I would prefer to go with the damage option, though. We are going to need a bunch of these old world scraps, upgrade materials, and feather crystal to take advantage of this. Ugh, that's gonna suck. Fine, we'll have to hold off until those become available. Let's continue exploring. I just realized I can punch these sparkly things, and they give us resources. Well, that's good to know. Oh, you know what, let's just kill a few of these and back off. I think there's some building we have to do because some of our research has come in. And this guy's actually pretty tanky. He can take a fair bit of damage at... You guys are gone, and we've grabbed some more resources out of you. In fact, let's just maybe grab a little bit more resources over here before we go back to base and do a building spree. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. Then we'll just hit a quick... There you go. See? Quick repair. So we basically punch this junk and it gives us a bunch more resources. I've been going through this, trying to get a feel for what's actually... Well, what's the theme of this game or what's going on, but I think I can break it down as people. People are the basic bottleneck of everything. Let me try and explain. Just say you want research. That's fine. For research, you need to get your hands on Flux and Stuck Tar. That's grand. How do you get your hands on these items? Well, first things first, you want to get your hands on this stuff over here, which is Flux Vats. Now, they require people and energy to make, and that will get you your Flux. How do you get energy? Well, energy requires these things, which require people and Flux. So Flux and people gives you energy. People and energy give you Flux. So as you can see, people are the common denominator, and since these two give you back and forth, you can kind of work out the exchange rate. Easiest thing to work out first is that for Flux, it costs 0.2 of a piece of power and 0.2 of a worker to make one piece of Flux. Using that, you can pop over here to your power generator, and you can work out exactly how many people it takes, because remember, it costs Flux here to make power, and you know exactly how much power and people it takes to make the Flux. So working that all out, it costs you about 2.84 well, you get about 2.84 power per every person. Yeah, or another way to look at it is every 0.35 to 1126 people, you get 1 power. So you've basically able to refine everything down to how much power does it cost you, or how many people does it cost, or sorry, how many people does it cost you? But knowing that power and Flux both come from people, then that means, well, where do people come from? Well, people come from food. You take this stuff here, which is Flux and people, and you put that in here, which is Flux and power and people, and that spits you out food, which is just straight people, minus power. Yeah. Basically, everything comes back to people. The more people you can have, the better. You can also get these upgrades here. These upgrades increase the amount of people your houses can hold, but it increases the upkeep as well. The only ones that give you better than that are, let's see, over here. It only takes a 40% increase in workers, but you get a 50% increase in production. So you get 50% more power, but it only costs you 40% as much workers. So upgrades are really powerful in that you get more out for less workers. And workers, again, are the bottleneck. So you kind of want to upgrade, and not spam lots of low-level stuff. The low-level stuff won't be nearly as efficient, because you'll have to keep pumping out more houses, and it's too much. The amount of resources required, and then that also ups your threat level, it seems. The more stuff you have, the more threat level, and the more threat level, the more baddies that are going to try and kill you. So you want to keep less stuff, but higher upgraded. Okay, again, this is all just theory crafting based on what I've seen so far. Then you've got stuff in here like this upgrade here, Tar Flux. Instead of getting Flux from power, you get Flux from tar. So you turn tar into Flux. This is one of the tar things here. I've upgraded it once by accident. Never mind. But basically, it takes less people to make the Flux out of tar. So that's about twice as efficient to make it that way, so we're better off getting the upgrade and getting that to make our Flux as opposed to these Flux per vats over here. Oh, okay, so research is good then. As well as that, we need this thing over here, which is the workshop. This workshop produces this stuff here, which is upgrade materials. That upgrade materials we can dump into things like, say, power generators. If we dump that into power generators, oh, they don't even use that, they use something else. It'll get us more power. What actually does use the upgrade thingies? 1 second. Oh, wait, yeah, I should just look at the infrastructure upgrades page, and it will tell me to press this down here. This is where we spend these resources that we're making here, and it allows us to buy upgrades like improving the production speed of our farms, renewable gathering, which is production speed, auto cart speed, core teleporter, farms +2, renewable gathering. There's also a bunch of stuff here in administration. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a very upgrade-heavy game. Less stuff, more quality. Huh. So right now I've been sort of spamming stuff down, but what I need to do is sort of take that back a notch. Yeah, some buildings can produce more than one recipe after additional recipes are unlocked. Yes. What have you got? Okay, you have... No, just the basic... Ooh, feathered crystal. This requires crystal harvested from resource nodes in desert areas. This is resources too heavy or unstable to carry when flying. Refine it before taking off. Combine them and we get feathered crystal. Huh. No, we're going to go with the crushed stuff. We don't have the feathered crystal just yet. But good to know. We should probably get stuff to upgrade those, which is actually not that bad. Huh. I think first thing, though, we need a lot more flux. So I think for a lot more flux, we want to immediately start upgrading the star tar flux thing, which we need star wood for anyway. No problems, we'll have that shortly. With a little bit more research under our belt there, including this star tar flux conversion thing, I'm thinking our best bet, grab a tar extractor. We'll place this outside the city. We don't actually need a lot of this. This thing produces... Where is it? 4? No, we're going to need a lot more people to run this. Your output is that much. We can definitely upgrade that. Nope. What we're going to do is grab one of these, and we're just going to move it. Thing is, that's one of the great things about this. We can just grab you, put you over, say, there. Grab a rail, put it down, dump it in like that, then change the recipe here. Your recipe is now star tar flux. So instead of just generating 5 flux for 1 electricity and 1 worker, it's now going to generate 26 flux for 2 electricity and 4 workers. Which, yeah, is an increase, but it's definitely an increase in our favor. Missing upgrade add-on, production line upgrade. What? What do you mean I can't do that? Production line upgrade? Ugh, you, power off. Oh, this seems bad. Sometimes your city will attract larger groups of dream plagues that will attempt to destroy it. These raids are more dangerous than those wandering around, and they attack in multiple waves. You can track the raid in the minimap, and it is strongly advised to build some defenses and protect your buildings from the direction of the raid. Turrets provide extra firepower, but can't withstand too much damage, so be sure to put up some walls. Wooden turrets fire slowly, but they deal explosive area damage. Ooh, they are well suited against clumped, weaker enemies, but you may need to help them take out stronger ones. You can also move the turrets around when you're reorganizing your city, but only so long as there is no active or approaching raids. Okay, where are the raids? Okay, it's coming from over there. I should probably finish what I'm doing right now, which is killing a bunch of these guys. Yep, fine, die. We've got a raid coming from that direction. So, build defenses? Damn it, how do I tell which direction it's going to come from? It seems like there's a, if you look down the mini-map right here, it looks like it's blocked off all the way around there, so they'll have to come from the top-ish? Or maybe they'll go from the bottom? Huh. This could be awkward. Well, before they hit, let's do a little bit of upgrading. Beggar survival, we're going to go with administration. We'll go with upgrade, we will grab administration for increased production speed. Flux production plus 5, power production plus 5. Both of those will help. What does this cost? Produced resources plus 10%. That's kind of nice. I would also like more people. More housing is better, but we can't afford that until we get... so we gotta... The more of those we have, the better. Let's do a little bit of prep here before the baddies show up. Well, we're coming up on what I presume... The derp attacker coming... Prepare to defend your city. Okay, I am. I'm actually going out to preemptively attack them if at all possible. Where are you? Come on, you're around here somewhere. And you, die. Our weapons are absolutely trash. We haven't been able to find any upgrades just yet. Where is this army? We're almost there. Come on. Oh, it's over there somewhere. Never mind. Sorry. Wrong way. Yep, there they are. They're attacking our buildings. Now, I did set up a couple of turrets. Hopefully I set them up on the right side. Nope. I did not. Where are you? Oh. Never mind, I did set them up on the right side. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's run around in circles a wee bit. I think that worked. Yeah, E for destroyed building. Rebuild power generator. Yeah, sure. Done. Well then, that seems to have completed successfully, and we've unlocked a new recipe because of it all. That was not horrendous, and I've also figured out a few other bits and bobs about it. Let's see. First off, let's grab these things here. We were not able to upgrade these to use star tar flux. The reason for that is you actually have to upgrade this add-on. Building add-on blueprint. This gives them the production line upgrade, which allows them to use everything. For that, we need that blue flux wood, weird star wood tar thingy. For that, we've got this crowd over here. And we have upgraded this to allow it to process the starwood recipe, which takes star-stuck tar, some bloodwood logs, and spits this stuff out, but we're going to need more of that stuff. This is going to be a lot of upgrading. Actually, let's have a look and see. Yeah, we've already got 11 of these. I'm thinking a lot of production should probably go into this initially. That's probably what we should focus on, and then worry about all the other stuff afterwards, because that seems to be the stuff that gives us the most bang for our buck. Research we can do in the background as well. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what I did wrong this time round. These things appear to be, well, what we needed to have invested in, these workshops. All of this extra infrastructure I put into wood and things like that, I think you need a much smaller amount of that. Focus on the workshops until you get some upgrades in, because honestly, the amount of resources you've invested here has not really returned much. Also, those wood things run out rather quickly. People are the be-all end-all. You need more. Just lots and lots of people. Absolutely insane amounts of them to actually get anything. And time is very important. You need to be out raiding with this guy an awful lot. I can see where they're trying to balance here. Interesting. I'd like to give it one more go, but do it right. Go straight for those things, maybe do a little bit of testing. I do like going in blind. People sort of like to see how the game starts off. But I think next run, or next round, I'm going to do a little bit of testing on the side and then do a proper power run where we level up a little bit faster. This was Dream Engines Nomad City, a game where you can't zoom out any more than this when you want to build buildings, which is just seems so wrong. I couldn't even find a mod that allows me to zoom out anymore. I think we'll give this one more round, but next up we'll be doing some more Prison Architect. I hope you enjoyed and good luck.